No, I must have been in Venezuela or somewhere when it was released.
You were in Epping.
Ever wondered who the quiet mastermind behind some of Queen's greatest hits is? While Freddie Mercury dazzled with his flamboyant stage presence and Brian May captivated with his iconic guitar riffs, there was another essential ingredient in Queen's musical alchemy: John Deacon. What makes this often reserved bassist such a crucial part of rock history? Join us as we delve into the life of John Deacon, the genius behind Queen's unforgettable bass lines and an unsung hero in the world of music. From his modest beginnings in Leicester to becoming a cornerstone of one of rock's most legendary bands, discover the untold stories and unique contributions of John Deacon in this captivating exploration of his life and career. John Deacon's early life was marked by a supportive family environment and a burgeoning passion for music and technology. His father, Arthur, an electrician, and his mother, Lillian, a homemaker, encouraged his interests from a young age. By the age of 7, John had picked up the guitar, influenced by the energetic sounds of the Beatles and the Rolling Stones. Alongside his musical pursuits, John developed a keen interest in electronics. He spent hours reading magazines and building small devices, such as a modified reel-to-reel tape deck, to record music directly from the radio. This unique blend of musical ability and technical curiosity would become a cornerstone of his future career. John attended Linden Junior School, Gartree High School, and Beauchamp Grammar School in Oadby, where he excelled in math and science. His academic prowess and enthusiasm for technology led him to Chelsea College of Science and Technology in London, where he pursued a degree in electronics. However, it was in London that John's musical ambitions truly began to flourish. Immersed in the city's vibrant music scene of the 1970s, John frequented local clubs and concerts, absorbing diverse influences and connecting with fellow musicians. His time at Chelsea College not only honed his technical skills, but also fueled his musical aspirations. John's first significant musical experience came with his involvement in the local band, The Opposition, where he switched from rhythm guitar to bass, a move that would define his future. Known for his meticulous nature, John was dedicated to perfecting his craft, often staying up late to experiment with new sounds. By 1970, he was eager to join a serious band, and his blend of talent and technical expertise made him stand out. This led him to Brian May and Roger Taylor, who were seeking a bassist for their band, Smile. John's quiet yet determined demeanor and exceptional skills made him the perfect fit, marking the beginning of his legendary journey with Queen in 1971. Brian May described John as very solid and no-nonsense, always with his feet firmly on the ground. This stability, combined with his technical expertise, made John an indispensable member of Queen. His early contributions laid the foundation for the band's innovative sound and enduring success. Joining Queen in 1971, John Deacon quickly proved himself to be an invaluable member of the band. His first major contribution came with the song You're My Best Friend, featured on Queen's 4th album, A Night at the Opera. This song showcased John's talent for melody and his ability to write catchy, heartfelt lyrics. It became one of Queen's most beloved hits and established John as a significant songwriter within the band. In addition to his songwriting, John's technical skills played a crucial role in shaping Queen's sound. He designed and built the DC amp, an amplifier used by Brian May to create his signature guitar orchestras. This invention allowed the band to explore new sonic landscapes and added a unique depth to their music. John's background in electronics was not just a hobby, but a vital component of Queen's innovative approach to rock music. John's bass playing was characterized by its melodic and rhythmic precision. He provided the foundation for many of Queen's biggest hits, including Another One Bites the Dust, which he wrote. This song, influenced by his love for soul and funk, became an international sensation and is still considered one of the greatest bass lines in rock history. Its success on both pop and rock charts demonstrated John's versatility as a musician and a songwriter. Throughout the 1970s and 1980s, John continued to contribute to Queen's success with songs like I Want to Break Free, Spread Your Wings, and Back Chat. Each song reflected his diverse musical influences and his ability to craft memorable and impactful tracks. His contributions were not limited to just writing and playing bass. He also played keyboards and guitars on various recordings, showcasing his multifaceted talent. Despite his significant contributions, John remained the quiet member of the band, preferring to stay out of the spotlight. Freddie Mercury saw a special potential in John Deacon and always protected him. Freddie said about John, "He's sort of quiet, but don't underestimate him. He's got a fiery streak under all that." Freddie stood by John during tough times, helping him deal with fan attention and media pressure. This friendship helped John overcome the difficulties and anxieties he faced throughout his career. John's focus was always on the music and ensuring that Queen's sound was both innovative and timeless. Freddie Mercury once remarked that John kept a very close eye on all our business affairs. He knew everything that should and shouldn't be going on. This keen business sense helped Queen navigate the complexities of the music industry and secure their financial future. John's impact on Queen extended beyond music. His financial acumen was instrumental in the band's success. Early in their career, Queen struggled with poor management and unfavorable contracts. John played a key role in renegotiating these deals, ensuring the band received fair compensation for their work. His strategic thinking helped Queen build a sustainable business model, allowing them to focus on their creative pursuits without financial stress. One notable example of John's business savvy was his involvement in securing a new management deal in the mid-1970s, at a time when the band was living on meager allowances despite their growing popularity. John led efforts to find better management. This resulted in a more favorable contract that significantly improved the band's financial situation. John's meticulous attention to detail and understanding of the music industry's intricacies were crucial in these negotiations. Moreover, John's ability to balance creativity with practicality was a driving force behind many of Queen's successful ventures. He was deeply involved in the planning and execution of their tours, ensuring that each performance was not only artistically impressive, but also financially viable. This blend of artistic and business considerations helped Queen maintain their reputation as one of the most innovative and enduring rock bands in history. Following the tragic death of Freddie Mercury in 1991, John Deacon's life took a dramatic turn. Freddie Mercury, the charismatic frontman of Queen, passed away on November 24, 1991, due to bronchopneumonia, a complication arising from AIDS. Freddie's death marked the end of an era for Queen and left an indelible impact on his bandmates, particularly John Deacon. Freddie and John shared a special bond, both musically and personally. Freddie's larger-than-life personality and John's quiet, steadfast presence complemented each other perfectly. John once described Freddie as the heart of the band, saying, "The loss of Freddie was not just the loss of a bandmate, but also a close friend and an irreplaceable force in John's life." The death of Freddie Mercury had a profound effect on John Deacon. Deeply affected by the loss, John struggled to cope with the immense grief and the void left by Freddie's absence. Despite being a quiet and reserved person in public, John was always loyal to and protective of Freddie. When Freddie passed away, John found it extremely difficult to overcome this loss. Those close to both John and Freddie said that Freddie's passing devastated John, making it impossible for him to continue performing without Freddie. This emotional turmoil made it difficult for him to continue performing. As John once said, these words reflected the depth of his sorrow and his recognition that Queen could never be the same without Freddie. After Freddie's passing, John performed with Queen a few more times, including at the 1992 Freddie Mercury tribute concert for AIDS awareness. This event, held at Wembley Stadium, was a massive success, drawing over 72,000 fans and raising millions for AIDS research. The concert featured numerous iconic performances and heartfelt tributes to Freddie. But for John, it was a bittersweet experience, filled with the pain of loss and the challenge of honoring his friend's legacy. In 1993, John made a rare appearance at a charity concert with Roger Taylor in Midhurst, and in 1997 he performed The Show Must Go On with Elton John and the remaining Queen members at the opening of the Beige Art Ballet in Paris. However, these performances were exceptions. By the end of 1997, John had decided to retire from music entirely. He joined Brian May and Roger Taylor in the studio one last time to record No One But You, Only the Good Die Young, a tribute to Freddie, which was included in the Queen Rock's compilation album. John's decision to retire from music was influenced heavily by his emotional state following Freddie's death. He found it difficult to continue without Freddie, feeling that Queen's essence was intrinsically linked to their frontman. The grief and loss he experienced were compounded by his desire to preserve the legacy of the band he loved without trying to replace the irreplaceable. Since his retirement, John Deacon has lived a reclusive life, choosing to stay out of the limelight and focusing on his family. He married his longtime partner, Veronica Tetzlaff, in 1975, and the couple has 6 children. John has remained dedicated to his family, preferring a quiet, private life over the fame and attention that came with being a member of Queen. Beyond the stage and the studio, John Deacon's personal life has always been a topic of intrigue, largely due to his preference for privacy. Despite the immense fame that came with being a member of Queen, John managed to keep his personal life away from the public eye, focusing on his family and personal interests. John married his longtime partner, Veronica Tetzlaff, in January 1975. Veronica, a former trainee teacher, has been a steadfast presence in John's life, providing stability and support throughout their marriage. Together they have 6 children: Robert, Michael, Laura, Joshua, Luke, and Cameron. For John, family life has always been a priority. His decision to step back from the limelight and eventually retire from music was heavily influenced by his desire to spend more time with his family. Friends and colleagues often describe John as a devoted husband and father, someone who cherished the stability and joy that his family provided. Living a quiet life in Putney, southwest London, John found solace in the normalcy that family life offered, away from the pressures and chaos of the rock and roll lifestyle. He enjoyed simple pleasures and focused on being present for his children. His retreat from public life allowed him to cultivate a sense of normalcy, something rare for a rock star of his caliber. One of John's most cherished passions was his love for cars. This interest went far beyond mere appreciation. It was a deep-seated passion that reflected his fascination with engineering and design. John had a particular affinity for classic and high-performance cars, and over the years he built an impressive collection. His cars were not just luxury items, but also a testament to his appreciation for meticulous craftsmanship and technological innovation. John's car collection included some notable models such as a Ferrari 308 GTB, a classic Rolls-Royce, and a Porsche 911. Each car in his collection was chosen for its unique characteristics, performance, and history. For John, owning these cars was not about flaunting wealth, but about the joy of driving and understanding the engineering marvels behind these machines. His passion for cars also provided an outlet for his technical skills. Much like his approach to music and electronics, John took a hands-on approach to his car collection. He enjoyed maintaining and sometimes even restoring these vehicles himself, spending hours in his garage working on his prized possessions. This meticulous attention to detail and hands-on involvement mirrored his approach to his work with Queen, where he was known for his technical prowess and precision. Another significant aspect of John's personal life was his involvement in charity work. Though he preferred to keep this away from the spotlight, he supported various causes quietly, reflecting his belief in giving back without seeking recognition. John and Veronica were particularly supportive of children's charities and AIDS research, aligning with the causes close to their hearts. Their charitable contributions were substantial, though often made anonymously to maintain their privacy. Despite his reclusive nature, John maintained connections with his bandmates. Though his interactions were infrequent, he chose to stay informed about Queen's activities, giving his blessing to projects like the biographical film Bohemian Rhapsody, which celebrated the band's legacy. This quiet support demonstrated his continued care for the band's legacy, even if he preferred not to be directly involved. The loss of Freddie was not just the loss of a bandmate, but also of a close friend. This profound loss deeply affected John, leading him to step away from the limelight and choose a quiet life with his family. John found support and peace with his wife, Veronica, and their family. They live a simple life, far from the noise and glamour of the entertainment world, but still maintain respect for Freddie and his contributions to music. John's retreat from public life and his emphasis on privacy have made him somewhat of an enigma. Fans respect his choice to step away from the limelight, understanding that his contributions to music and Queen are indelible. His personal journey highlights a man who, despite the temptations of fame, chose to prioritize his well-being and that of his family. John Deacon's legacy extends far beyond his time on stage with Queen. His contributions to music, technical innovations, and business acumen have left an indelible mark on the music industry and continue to inspire artists and musicians around the world. In 1973, Rolling Stone wrote that the combination of Roger Taylor and John Deacon is explosive, a colossal sonic volcano whose eruption makes the earth tremble. This description captures the powerful impact of John's bass playing, characterized by its melodic and rhythmic complexity. His unique approach redefined the role of the bassist in rock music, providing a distinctive foundation for Queen's sound. One of John's most notable technical contributions was the creation of the DC amp. Built in 1972 from discarded electronic components, this amplifier allowed Brian May to produce the distinctive guitar orchestras that became a hallmark of Queen's sound. This invention set new standards for what could be achieved with guitar effects and amplification, showcasing John's technical ingenuity. John's bass lines on hits like Another One Bites, The Dust demonstrated his ability to create grooves that were both precise and engaging. His preference for playing bass with his fingers added a layer of depth and richness to Queen's music, making his style distinctive and highly influential. Beyond his role as a bassist, John also played rhythm guitar on several tracks. His ability to switch between instruments and contribute to the overall sound of Queen's music highlighted his versatility. Additionally, John composed on the piano, as seen in You're My Best Friend, further showcasing his broad musical talent. John Deacon's selection of instruments throughout his career mirrored his evolving musical style. He played a Rickenbacker 4001, a Fender Precision bass, and later a custom bass designed by Roger Giffen, each contributing to the distinctive sound he infused into Queen's music. A 1975 review of Sheer Heart Attack, highlighted John's bass playing, noting, "Only at the end would a new initiate to Queen recognize John Deacon's unmistakable trademark. The least well-known musician in Queen is one of his rock generation's most able." This recognition underscores the profound impact of his musicianship. Even after retiring from the stage, John continued to play a vital role behind the scenes, particularly in managing the band's finances. He provided oversight and support for various projects, including the acclaimed biographical film Bohemian Rhapsody*. His contributions ensured that Queen's legacy continued to thrive, reflecting his enduring commitment to the band. John Deacon's quiet support for Queen's legacy, even from the sidelines, underscores his ongoing commitment to the band's enduring impact. His multifaceted legacy, marked by his innovative bass lines, technical expertise, and sharp business sense, makes him an irreplaceable figure in rock history. His contributions have set a high standard for excellence, inspiring both new musicians and industry professionals. What are your thoughts on John Deacon, a remarkable artist whose incredible musical contributions are paired with a desire for privacy? Share your opinions in the comments below, and let's keep the conversation alive. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to stay updated with more inspiring and entertaining stories. Thank you so much for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed this deep dive into the life and legacy of John Deacon. Your support means the world to us, and we're grateful for every like, comment, and share. If you have any thoughts or favorite Deacon moments, we'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to stay updated on all our latest videos. We can't wait to have you join us again for our next exploration into the world of music and beyond. Until then, take care and keep rocking.